I'm Chris. I'm the Business Development Executive here at Maverick for Microsoft Surface Hub, and I'll be speaking about the Whiteboard app, which is one of the Hub's biggest tools. So to do this, it's a one-touch start, and that will prompt you to sign in, which will align your calendar to all your meetings, so you can join all your Teams meetings from the Surface Hub. For the time being, I will skip that. So this is what you're greeted with. You have your toolbar at the bottom, which will have everything you need. So you touch your pen and then you can tap that again. It will show thickness. You can alter the color. So there we go. And again, I can change that. It is also pressure sensitive. So you can start barely touching it and you put more pressure, it will become thicker. Due to the pressure sensors in the end of the pen. You can also use other tools such as highlighting and the laser pointer, which is good for temporary annotation. So if you wanted to talk here, that will show up and then disappear. So if you didn't want to make any permanent changes, you've also got the rubber, which you just flip the pen over and start rubbing out. You can also touch the button on the side of the pen to circle everything at once. So that becomes one image. So if there was annotation here and a picture here, you can lasso the whole thing and it becomes one. You can alter, you can copy. Yeah, you can move it about, you can copy that, change it to shape. You can import images. So if you had any plans, any sort of documentation here, PDF, bring that up. You can annotate it. And if you were signed in, you can change it to presenter view. So if you wanted to be the only one editing, you can do that yourself. However, the whiteboard is brilliant for collaboration, so everyone can collaborate on the same workspace at once and you'll be able to see who's doing what. And if you wanted a bit more sort of guidance of where you want your meeting to go, you can pick a template. So you can change that, you can type it, and due to this being infinite, so let's have then you can shrink that, move that across, and you can annotate around, and that's infinite, so that will keep on going. I will do just a demo of that again. So that's all one. That will now move as one. Good feature of the whiteboard, depending on what sort of meeting you're having, is you can format the background quite easily. So you can change that to, you can have graph paper, you can lines, hybrid, dots, for example. You can zoom in and out, and you can just combine all the different features together. So let's change that to yellow, make it easier to see, and ink to shape, which is another good feature. So if you were on your dotted background, you can draw, and that will sort of fix it to a shape, and that will work regardless. And again, with all other annotations, you can edit, you can move them around, copy, paste, change the shapes. So that's the Microsoft Surface Hub Whiteboard app. You can use it for various functions. It's great for collaboration. You get everyone at the meeting at once, you can see what they're doing, and once you're done, you can export and send to everyone on the meeting so they have a copy of it afterwards.